Toronto, the cultural mixing pot of Canada. Known as an opportunity hotspot, it'll be just that for these 8 agents, as they will have the chance to complete challenges in order to win cash prizes. However, unbeknownst to them, 2 of them are secretly double agents there to sabotage their challenges and steal their money.
Hello, agents. I'm Executive Director Curtis Coleman, and I've called you to this warehouse meeting because I have received word that 2 of you are double agents working for the enemy. Your mission is to weed out the double agents before they sabotage your challenges and steal your money.
Hi, I'm Cindy Sequeira. I like doing puzzles and different sorts of game nights with my family. Every time we have my cousins over and everything, we make sure to bring out at least one board game, and we've played a couple murder mysteries as well, where we have to vote off one person each time, and it gets really competitive because there's about 10 cousins that are all within similar age, so we just start yelling at each other. So you have to be loud in order for other people to listen to what you're saying.
My name is Dylan Hurdle, and I'm the double agent. I am a first-year new media student, and I'm just on the surface, just a kind of a little sweet, fun-loving friend. But I've played a lot of games in my life, and in growing up with a lack of understanding of people, I had to learn it as a science, and I feel like that's something that's going to help me throughout the game.
Hi, my name is Malik Forche. I'm first year media production student. I know how to do some social strategies, so I hope I go far on this.
Hi, I'm Ethan. I'm a first year media production student and I'm into game shows.
My name is Dylan Quinn, and there are 3 things I need: creative practice hours, a haircut, and to find out who the 2 moles are on Double Crossed.
My name is Bree, and I'm a contestant on Double Crossed. And I'm really excited to get started and to meet new people.
My name is Trinity. I'm a 3rd year media production student at TMU, and I am a contestant on Double Crossed.
My name is Maya Martelluzzi. I'm kind of secretly competitive. I'm kind of laid back in the moment when I'm doing things, but in my head, I get pissed off when things don't go my way.
Alright, agents, you will randomly be put into 2 rooms. Working together, each group must find the clues to escape their rooms and find the final room before the 1-hour timer expires. Fail to do so, and the double agents will steal some of your money. Good luck. First, the agents must find the walkie-talkie channel guide and battery. Then the groups will work with the other room to figure out the 4-digit code using song names or jersey numbers. Next, they must open the lockbox to find keys, to then find the book safe and unlock it to find playing cards. Both groups must then solve the word search on the channel guide. After that, they need to use the code to determine the proper poker hand. Using the proper set of cards found in the book safe, they must find the proper 5-letter combination to escape the room. Finally, they must combine words from each room to find the proper final room and press the button to end the timer.
So the challenge was this escape room, which I haven't done many escape rooms in my life. I think the last one I did was probably 5+ years ago. It had a bunch of different elements, there was something to do with poker, there was something to do with some top 1 hits with a lot of records sold. I don't know, there was a lot of elements and it was kind of daunting at first. I made some progress. like the poker. I'm familiar with poker, so I was getting those kind of like word clues like toilet with a crown, royal flush. So I felt like I was helping out a little. And I felt like the others in my group were taking charge, so I kind of fell back a little.
Think about Full House.
A line would be, okay.
Straight.
This is a royal flush.
Yep. And this
Royal
is a
flush.
and this is a straight.
Yes, boom.
So wait,
What
what
is
are the
Bob
numbers?
Saget doing?
Full House.
Oh, that's right.
So it's I'm gonna write on it. Okay.
I think the challenge was pretty, like, it was stressful. Like, going into it, I don't think, like, I didn't have, like, an idea of what to do, so we just started immediately, like, looking at the bigger clues around the wall. So solving, like, the Bob Saget and, like, the poker stuff, that was pretty, like, once we got that, I feel like we all kind of were, like, pretty confident, like, oh, we got this is easy.
For like summer.
Do we know the names of these songs?
I'm really trying to think here, because that was the song with Dark Guy. Oh.
Is there any more things here we're missing? Like, is that?
Yeah, we should.
Seven Nation Army. That's what it
That's
is.
the band.
Which one is?
No,
That's the name of the song.
Seven Nation Army.
7. So maybe one of the numbers.
7.
Curtis Cole at 7 million.
No, there's also Dan.
I think my decision early on to give up the walkie-talkie was pretty smart, because I think there were some points where I almost forgot that I was the double agent. I was just there and I'm kind of actually trying to solve this. I'm gonna do my best, and occasionally throwing out a couple of red herrings at the right moment really helps. Just sometimes where I thought I found something, hold it off for a little bit until people start to get on something else, and then, hey, all of these have double numbers in them, or hey, these are all the same, something like that.
Mambo number 5! Mambo number 5! Sorry.
Okay. Good job.
And it is a number!
Holy shit. Holy shit.
Mambo number 5.
Holy
Summer of
shit.
'69. Seven Nation Army.
5, 6, 7.
That is 4 numbers, folks. 5, 6, 7, 9. Woo!
I'm disappointed because I got frustrated because I had laid out all of the information that we possibly had, and go figure, it was a code that we had already tried, but we didn't know how to open the lock correctly at the time that we had tried it, so we didn't figure to go back and try again because we thought it was wrong. That made me disappointed in myself that I wasn't open to trying the code again.
Channel 7. Hello.
Wait, she got it to work.
Hi! Oh my god! We've been trying to get it to work and it's been stuck on channel 8 for so long. Oh no, is that it? Guys, come on, please.
We know that. We fucking know that.
We've got 5769 as our 4-digit number. Oh.
What?
That's what I said before.
How did you guess that?
They said it over there.
Oh, what are their athletes? What? Because if they're saying they have artists, right, or songs?
Oh, she's right. She's right. If they have artists. Oh no, she's not. No,
You've got a lot. Because that is their athlete list. So this is these numbers.
I'm gonna let you
I
do
bet
that.
you this unlocks their code.
Okay, so I
and ours
think your
unlocks
code
ours.
is 5769.
Maybe 7569.
Do you have athletes?
Maybe tell them to try 7569.
Yeah, can I see this?
Hold on, I'm asking them about our code. We have a list of athletes. We need to know which athletes you guys have that coincide with our list.
We have a football player who is number 9, we have Babe Ruth who is 3, and we have a basketball player with 91.
Oh, they're doing their numbers.
Okay, who's the basketball player that wears 91?
It was Dennis Rodman. He wore 99.
Okay, can I get a marker, please?
Yeah.
Wait.
Do you have any football player that is number 9 on the Saints? Over.
Drew Brees. Drew Brees.
Yeah, Drew Brees.
Drew Brees.
Yes, we do. I think we did have some major communication issues while we were going through it, especially when we were trying to like, oh, you have the list of the songs on your thing. Okay, what are the numbers that are associated with? But we weren't given like an order or anything else, so it was just like hard talking to them to the point where I was like, who is using the walkie-talkie right now, and can we get a different person on it so that we can have like a different voice?
This is why I'm here for the sports stuff. Dennis Rodman's 91, I think.
What did turn the lights out?
Okay.
It was really frustrating. It did not go well at all. And the walkie-talkie situation too, as well. It was. We didn't use the walkie-talkie until like halfway through the. It was just the communication was so off. Like nothing was going through in all the channels. Like I probably should have paid more attention to that. And we would get like feedback or whatever. We would hear just part of a sentence, and it was like they wouldn't reply sometimes. So I think it was one specific person, but I'm not sure who.
Hope and a prayer. Hail Mary time.
Pages where the poker stuff was.
3 royal flush and what? Oh.
We're done.
Time has expired. Time has expired.
Finally.
Alright, we're out.
Unfortunately, agents, the money has gone to the double agents of it as they have successfully sabotaged your mission.
I can't guess what you guys are thinking in your heads right now, right? But like, at least we came out of that extremely tension-building moment with, I think, a reasonably relaxed outcome.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
Well, and I also think that challenge, splitting us up, although we were supposed to work together, when it didn't work, we're kind of meant to throw shade and throw insults at the other team. During the challenge, we totally thought that the 2 double agents were on that side. I mean, you never know this early in the game, but I have my suspicions. But I don't think now that the double agent is 100% on the other side. I thought of the possibility that the codes that are being inputted, if they're by the same person, the person who's the mole could just input wrong codes, say they're putting in the right codes, and then never get out of the room. However, in our group, there was at least 3 people doing the codes. I don't know who was doing it for the other team, but I do think that at least we were under the impression during the challenge that something had to be going wrong in the other room. I now know that they were doing similarly to what we were doing.
when a group is so divided, that only causes bad things for the cast, the not double agents, right? And so, like, the double agents want that division.
They want chaos.
Yeah, they want chaos because then no one knows what's what. And it's so much easier to hide that. And I think this peace and calm, I can say that we have right now is very helpful
It's about
to
to
us.
go after this next challenge. Like,
Oh yeah. Oh no, immunity challenge is
okay.
coming up and we are going to be at each other's throats.
Just think about it.
I'm already trying to create an alliance between me and Dylan Hurdle. We got to know each other a little bit, and we were in the same room, and we were both really trying hard at the escape room. I currently don't see any reason why I wouldn't trust Dylan.
Honestly, so worried about Dylan. Not me, Dylan. Because, like,
there's a part of me that's like, that is some confidence coming in from him.
Yeah.
And it's something that,
Wasn't I saying that before?
it's something that if you can get that early and get that, like, I'm someone strong and trustworthy, but then
And I was saying
not.
See, but if you look at
I'm
the
just
way
so
the man
worried
was
about
so damn pissed off during
Could
the
be an
assignment.
It is easy to act.
He's overcompensating, maybe.
Anger.
He's a
I'm not
sport
so
media
easy.
man. They're all the same. I've made alliances with Maya and Dylan Quinn because we're all in sport media together, and like we got off the bat talking really easy about it. And after like working with Dylan, I am fairly confident in him. But Maya also, like when we were on the walkie-talkies, I was like, "Can I talk to Maya right now? Because like I can at least like read her mind when she's trying to like tell me certain things."
My guard is up for Cindy, and if I'm choosing to vote for anybody right now, it would be her. Throughout the entire challenge, she was doing stuff that just didn't really feel like it was getting us further towards the eventual goal of getting out. We would all be trying to figure something out, and then she would be sitting in the center of the room doing the crossword when we weren't at that part yet, or she was kind of off to the side and she was acting like she was helping, but really she was doing nothing. This is funny because my current alliance right now is a sport media alliance with Cindy and Maya. However, we know how groups of threes work in Survivor and Big Brother. There's always an odd person out. It's gonna be tough to infiltrate that group of three between Maya and Cindy, but I'm getting some sort of alliance, some sort of voting block to go into the final tribal council tonight, or the first tribal council. That being said, I also really like Ethan. I think that Ethan's somebody that I can go a long way with. I think that there's some level of trust there, and I think that in terms of who I trust the most, I trust Ethan the most right now, 100%.
Throughout the whole escape room sort of thing, we, like me, Trinity, and Dylan, we were very like proactive with each other, and we were very much like we were all finding stuff, we were all pulling our weight. But Cindy especially, like when she was kind of hesitant to give me the walkie-talkie at first, and when she started talking like into the walkie-talkie, I feel like she was purposely like maybe pushing the button or like hiding something. I don't know, that's kind of the vibe I got. And also, both Dylan seem pretty like trustworthy. I think I've gotten a good aspect of, like I've felt them out enough, and I feel like from what I've heard on the other team, their Dylan was good, and our Dylan, like working with him, he was pretty trustworthy. He was pulling his weight. I think Trinity was doing well, and I think she's on my safe list.
I went into the challenge kind of being like, I feel pretty solid with the 4 people in my group, and I still feel pretty solid. But now, if I'm gonna doubt anyone, I think I need to be worried about the 2 little units that are locked together. So Dylan, H, and Bree. Because they've got like some sort of alliance going on. They've been like locked at the hip since this morning. And then there's 2 people in this game who are friends. So that could be concerning.
Hello, agents. Welcome to your first immunity challenge. In today's challenge, you must balance on these beams while holding a plate and balancing a ball on it. Each minute, an additional ball will be added. The last one to fall off the beam or have any of the balls fall off wins individual immunity. Everyone ready?
Yep.
All right. On your marks, get set, go. The whole game right now, everyone's in and Maya's out. Great finish. Dylan Quinn having a struggle and he's out too. No! 3 eliminated. Ethan now.
That challenge sucked. I'm not a physical person, so doing any kind of balancing challenge, especially with like multiple elements of like holding it, my hands started getting sweaty the moment I heard that challenge. So that was rough. Also, there were a lot of like strong people. Like the first 3 people to get out, like we all got out within like the first 20 seconds, give or take. And then everyone else lasted like 5 minutes, which to me is like a little bit sweaty.
Nope. Dylan, hey, really wobbling now.
Maybe you can get down, it's fine.
That's
Roll
right.
and stuff down.
Yeah. I kind of just want to see how far I can go. Okay.
It's a pride thing.
Feels like it.
Barely. Dang, I'm leaning forward.
Oh my gosh.
Oh! Finally takes the tumble.
Okay. I guess it's good that I didn't win or didn't come that close to winning. I was in a happy middle place, being I think it was the 4th person out. Obviously, like, I'm a competitive person, so it's like, obviously, like, it sucked a little to lose, but I think it's a loss I can take. It's like a lose a battle to win the war type situation. Coming out of it, it was good. It was just, my ego was bruised a little, because, not that I'm the most athletic person, but I was like, I felt like, oh, I could go all day. And then I couldn't, so, yeah. But it was
No. Don't.
Give me something.
I'm gonna let you guys be top 3.
And Bree steps out.
Oh my fucking feet.
1 minute until 1 foot.
There we go.
And Cindy falling. We are down to 2.
Not a good wins? Good game.
Yeah, good game, dude.
You did good.
You too.
What about the rest?
You guys are fabulous.
Alright, you guys now have 20 seconds to get onto 1 foot. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You gotta raise your foot, Trinity. Insane. Dylan, 8. Individual immunity cannot be voted out.
I was trying to stay on after. Good job.
Going into it, I was kind of expecting nothing. I knew that if I had any expectations going in, and if I put any game into the game, it would get too much. Because beforehand, players were already talking about, well, the person with the double agent is going to try to win. And that's how, they said that's how it would be obvious to tell. But, you know, if you're telling that to people, any double agents in the room aren't going to try to win. And I made sure to point that out. And especially once I saw what the challenge was, I put on a little bit of an oh no face, but I'm pretty good at balancing.
Well, congratulations, Dylan. You've won the first immunity. What does that mean for you?
I don't really know. I mean, I wasn't expecting to get this far. I didn't know I had that much balance going into this, and
you're showing off right now.
Showing off now. Oh, I got an ego from this now. I mean, I'm feeling safe. That's one thing. I think I was feeling pretty safe before. I'm feeling especially safe now, and I mean, now that you've asked me questions, I'm just worrying about what's ahead for everyone else.
So what was everyone's strategy? How were they holding themselves? Like was I the only one like with my hand on my knee?
Yeah. I was just trying to.
Was that not a good idea?
I was trying to not feel pain.
I think long term it didn't work out for you because you got tired.
Okay. Like the kind of.
You were hunched over, so you were relying on a lot of your muscle tension.
My strategy was just going like with the archer, but like in the middle. So I kept rocking back and forth, and I think that's where like I just fumbled because I wasn't stable enough.
I'm proud of myself for how long it lasted, but now because I didn't win immunity, it's just bad. It's just a really bad look because I looked like I was really desperate to hold on and get immunity, which is super suspicious. I don't know, I don't need it, but also I've been making a lot of accusations and everyone, like right now when we're all having conversations, seems to be of the same mind, which is either gonna be really good or I am like totally out of the loop and this competition just made me look worse.
Okay, but you brought up the 2 or 3 shortlist. Who's on yours then?
See, mine has I've always had Q on it because he is steering conversations. Like he is controlling the narratives, that kind of thing. So it's like, and I know this is hypocritical coming from me. He knows these shows. He knows the strategy. He knows this. So like somebody like that can be dangerous if he is a double agent.
I feel like an agent myself trying to figure out who the other double agent is. Like I'm stumped. Like I was throwing some names out. I was throwing Dylan Q out a little bit because he seems like a threat to my game. Some of my reasoning was he seems like an expert in this kind of realm. So I don't want somebody else, like it's hypocritical, but he knows his stuff. Like I know my stuff, but I don't want somebody else who knows their stuff in the game. But then you get the whole issue of, oh, if I get him out, then maybe I'm the next biggest threat. So maybe I should reconsider trying to push for him. It would be good to have, like I said, a threat that's bigger than me in front of me, a meat shield. But if that meat shield goes home, it's fine. But I think I'll be fine either way. But I'll be happy to see anyone go home if it's not Malik.
I'm 99% sure everybody is gunning for me right now. I created a 3-person alliance with Ethan and Trinity, who I do trust. However, 3 people is not enough to swing the vote. You need more than that. I pulled Cindy and Maya aside and tried to talk to them about who we wanted to vote out. And I didn't get a good vibe from them. I'm pretty sure they're voting me tonight. And there's really nothing I can do to swing the vote.
If I could have lasted, then it would have been, oh great, immunity. And I was like, oh okay, might as well stick it out. But no, I didn't get to do the thing that like Bree did, where like she was like, I'm gonna step down and let you guys have top 3. Now one of the duos is safe because Dylan has immunity, and Bree was like, oh, I'll let you guys have it. So now I'm like,
That was, and also, what's her name? Who's sitting beside me? Sydney.
yeah.
She stepping on, like, cause she had no trouble throughout that whole. I was beside her, and she had no trouble throughout that whole challenge. So I think that was a little bit like, and her stepping off. I think she didn't want to draw attention to herself, because she could have went through the whole time. That's how I'm thinking about it. Because like, why would you willingly step down?
I think it's like a group conclusion is Cindy. I'm a little bit biased because I still think she is a little bit like she's giving double agent. And when I was doing a chat, she was but it was with Dylan. She was low-key listening in on my chat, so that to me is playing strategically and hearing what I have to say. Because then she pulled me for a chat after with Malik, and she was trying to basically be like, oh, she thinks Dylan is the mole because why would Dylan go really hard for immunity? So I think she's trying to clear her name, but to me, I still think it's Cindy.
This would be easier if Dylan didn't get a vote because they had immunity.
Yeah.
Because then we could take out one of the duos now. Because I feel like that's the best strategy is to take out someone that you think would be like really hard to like get at because they have an alliance.
Yeah.
But
The other escape room group, the one that I was not in, thought that maybe Bree was trying to redirect conversation a little bit. Whether that was just because Bree was trying to like help out and regroup and talk about what they had already done, I don't know. All of the stuff Bree did to like help kind of made me feel a little suspicious. And if I recall, and I was like in the zone, if I recall, she was also like willingly one of the ones to step off and be like, I'll let you guys have it, which I thought was kind of a little bit showy.
One thing I definitely want to like cement before we go into elimination is my alliance with Dylan Hurdle. And as far as people I'm voting for, Trinity's not looking very good right now, only because she came second place and she fell and didn't step off. She's getting a read that other people think that that she was gunning for immunity. And other than Trinity, I'm thinking about Ethan. He didn't apparently, in the other room, I wasn't in the escape room with him, but in the other room, apparently he wasn't incredibly helpful. And there was a point where he had allegedly put in the correct code to their 4-digit lockbox, and no one was around looking at him, and he obviously didn't open it or didn't know how to, but he had crossed out the correct code on the whiteboard, and I think that's incredibly suspicious regardless of the fact that he might not have known how to open the lockbox.
My entire life I've been wondering, you know, how would I do on shows like Survivor, Big Brother, and I thought I would do pretty well. And today, if I go home first, will be one of the biggest disappointments of my entire life. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know how I'm gonna be able to show my face in public. And just honestly, this would be the biggest disappointment of my entire life. I'm shaking, I'm miserable, and I'm trying to scramble and find any way to stay in this game, but I'm struggling to find the hope and the light right now. All I can do is hope and trust in my alliances.
I think I've kind of heard everyone's name at least once. I think I just have to listen a little closer. I think I don't want this challenge to give me too much confidence, because the House of Cards can topple at any moment from the slightest breeze, and immunity does paint a target on my back for what's to come. I can feel myself getting anxious even thinking about it. Yeah. I'm excited.
Hello, agents. As you know, one of you tonight will be excommunicado. So, you now have 10 minutes to discuss amongst yourselves about any kind of last-minute plans or any kind of last-minute vote changes.
I want to see what everyone has to say because I feel like it's not my place to talk right now.
I'm actually really curious what you have to say though, because
Yeah.
you don't have to be afraid of getting voted off.
What happened in the game is, probably mine. Just, there was something in the way that you were using the walkie-talkie towards the end there that it wasn't anything bad. I just, out of every inkling, every suspicion that I had, that's the one that stands out to me the most. And it's nothing against you. I just feel like I didn't get to talk to you directly as much as I did many other people. That added up together has brought me to this, and it's not something I'm happy about.
I thought I was thinking about, sorry, Bree.
My issue with that is that I was in the room and I sat down to go through the whole list of the 4 numbers with reference soul, and I was willing to commit to that type of brute force. And with me doing a bunch of math on the board and then writing down all the possible codes that we came up with as a team, personally, I don't feel like that would be the best course of action for a vote. My vote would have been you.
Do you have any other names, like, that haven't already been said?
I mean, I don't know. I think that I have absolutely no idea what's going on. I still, maybe this is just me being paranoid, I still firmly believe that I'm on the chopping block tonight. And I'm like, my heart has not stopped pounding. Call the caffeine shakes, whatever. My heart has not stopped pounding since I fell off that immunity challenge. I feel like I'm on acid right now. I have no idea what's going on.
Very like initial reactions based off of like what, like we've only done 2 challenges really, so it's like based off of those 2, that's all I have to go off of. So I would say my vote has to go to Cindy. It's just like again, also being with you in the escape room, I've had a lot more time with you, so I got to see like a lot. I actually got to see like what you did like when you were on the team. And while you were helpful, I think there were some points where like me, Trinity, and Dylan were like a little bit more antsy to get stuff done. Not for the double agent, but it's like who's a big threat in this game? When I'm looking at like obviously people who could do well in the challenge. Maybe if that's the only challenge you win, so be it. People who like know stuff about the game before, like, and I'm a hypocrite. Like I know stuff about the game going in, so it's like I don't know, want me out. And again, you said the alliance people kind of breaking off into groups. That's bound to happen. So I don't know. It's really hard for me to get a read on like. I don't feel like anyone was sabotaging as explicitly, like it wasn't as explicit what like a conversation you had to me or you had with somebody else could mean so much to me, right? So I just am going off, I'm going to go off of conversations I've had with people.
All right, that's time. It's time to go vote now. We're going to have Dylan H go first.
I mean, I don't know if everybody's lying to me. I definitely feel like there's a chance that I could go home, but I'm just gonna stick to the plan that I've been told.
My vote is for Cindy. Sorry, not sorry.
I'm gonna be picking Bree today. I don't know, she really rubbed me the wrong way over the walkie-talkie and everything, so it's just gonna have to be Bree today.
All right, agents, the votes have been tallied. With 0 votes, Dylan H., you are safe. With 0 votes, Malik, you are safe. With 0 votes, Ethan, you are safe. With 0 votes, Trinity, you are safe. With 0 votes, Dylan Q., you are safe. With 1 vote, Cindy, you are safe. The person eliminated with 5 votes, Bree. Please come forward and state your allegiance. Sorry, Bree.
It's alright. I didn't know I'd make it super far.
Please state your allegiance.
I'm innocent. Screw all of you! I'm out!
Unfortunately, it appears as if you have voted out one of your allies. There are 2 snakes in the grass still.
Well, it's fun while it lasted. I had a great time. The escape room was really fun, and I still can feel where I was standing on the balance beam. But it's a really, really great experience. It does suck I was out first, though.
Next time on Double Crossed.
There's no time to grieve. Your challenge will be to use these wooden blocks given to you to spell out a phrase.
Fucking go! That's goddamn right! Ah, bitch! Who says 4 meters you can't do that? That's a whole bunch of lies.
He was the only one yesterday that didn't vote. It might be because Ethan's trying to sabotage a little bit.